Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Today, somehow, it doesn't work. It simply doesn't work. I want to record a video, I want to find a spot where I can feel comfortable, where there's not too many people distracting me, and it just doesn't work. And I think that it's equally as valuable to show that it's not always easy, it's not always working the way you want things to work, okay? I feel incredibly frustrated right now because I want to provide value to you guys and I feel unable to do so. It's not my day, I'm not flowing properly, the ideas are not coming, I am stumbling over my words, it's not working, okay? And maybe it can help you to see that it's not always easy to build your dreams. It's not always easy to show up every single day, because sometimes it just doesn't work, and then you'll have to work with what you got, okay? And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to work with what I got because it's not working. Okay, so I just want to try to make it work this way by talking about exactly what is happening in this very moment today, okay? I have been walking around for 2 hours now, okay, looking for a spot that I thought would look good on camera, okay? But I didn't find anything. It was too loud, there were too many people, the sunshine was bad, okay? And then eventually I decided to just sit down and start recording, and that's what I did. And again, it's not perfect because the sun is shining in my eyes, it's too bright, people are walking past me, so it's not perfect, okay? But I decided to commit and just work with what I have, because I can spend all day walking around trying to look for the perfect spot, trying to come up with the right idea, and it would probably still be not a very good video because I'm just not in the vibe, okay? I'm not in the present moment, I'm too distracted, I can't work with what I got. And so now I finally decided to just work with this, all right, to show you that it is possible to bring yourself back to the present moment, because right now I'm again in the present moment. I can finally again share what's really going on inside, and that shines through. It's so much more authentic, okay? And so whenever you find yourself struggling to get something right, you feel the resistance, it's not working, you know, you're trying too hard to fit it in. You have the square and you're trying to fit in a circle or a triangle, you try to cram it in, it doesn't work, okay? Let it go. Wu Wei, no resistance. Very interesting idea, okay? You know, the dancer who is performing, the most incredible performances are those where the dancers are just flowing, there is no resistance, okay? They practice beforehand, but at the performance they let it go. They stop resisting, they just tune into their bodies and they are in the present moment. And that is the most authentic expression of self, okay? And so that's precisely what's happening right now, okay? You can see this in real time. I was just forcefully trying to talk about a specific subject, and it didn't work. And the sun, you know, it might not be the perfect video, all right? But done is better than perfect at some point, all right? And it's still something that I work with myself sometimes. I struggle with it myself sometimes. I want things to be perfect. I want things to be great, all right? But sometimes it's not about that. It's not possible because there is too much stuff going on. There's too much resistance. And so you just lower the bar a little bit and you create something that is true to yourself, that is authentic to yourself. And I hope that by showing that my process is not always super straightforward, sometimes I do not feel motivated, sometimes I really don't want to do it, but it's about showing up, it's about putting in the reps, it's about the consistency, the commitment. And I want to invite you to stay true to your path as well, to stay committed, okay? Stay committed to your healing, stay committed to your processing of things, okay? I know that a lot of you guys are currently going through difficult times in your life. Stay true to your healing process. Stay faithful. Stay connected to the higher purpose, to the higher realms. And I'm not necessarily talking about God or anything, but more like having faith, having trust that it eventually will get better again, okay? And by doing that, you open up your heart to eventually getting better, to eventually finding peace, to eventually forgiveness and acceptance. Because if you don't, you close yourself off, you resist. There is tension, there is not really creation, there is not really engagement, there is a lack, there is a barrier. And by removing that barrier, by allowing whatever is coming to flow through you, okay, I'm nothing but a vessel right now, okay, I am just channeling whatever is present in this very moment, and I'm sharing that with you right now, okay? And it can be a transformative experience, not only for myself but also for you, to see this in real time, to understand that, okay, even though there is resistance, there is always things that you can work with, okay? Maybe you are writing and there is a writer's block, that's what they call it. Like typically writers, they face this moments where they have zero ideas, there is no creativity. Work with that. You can write about specifically that, and the words might start coming, right? There is planes now, there is lots of sounds. I don't like that because it messes up the audio of the video, but I decided to let it go, okay? I'm aware that this is happening, right? But I decided to let it go because this is what this video is all about today, to just let go and to work with what we got, okay? Work with what you got in this very moment, in the present moment. Tune into that. Listen to where your feelings and thoughts are guiding you, and there might actually come something profound out of that, okay? I'm not necessarily saying that this video is going to be a profound video or going to be my best video that I ever put out. That is most likely not going to be the case, but it might stir up some ideas for you. It might actually have a positive impact on your creative process, because you can see that it doesn't always have to be perfectly aligned. It doesn't always have to be, the perfect environment, the perfect mood, the perfect setting. You can work with what you got, okay? Now, last point, I would like to really thank Evelyn again for supporting the channel. I feel so incredibly grateful that, I don't know, like it's such a beautiful gesture to support the channel, and it makes me feel so grateful that someone gets so much value from the things that I do, that I put out, that she decides to support the channel financially. That is, I can't describe how grateful it makes me feel. So I want to thank you personally, Evelyn, for your gesture. I absolutely appreciate you doing this, and I can't express enough gratitude for that. So thank you so much for that, and I hope that this video can also help you work with what you are going through currently, and I hope that it might stir up some ideas and some thoughts, and it can give you hope and inspiration to continue down the path. So again, Evelyn, thank you so much. Thanks everyone else of you for your attention and for being here with me, for listening through this real-time process. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.